wrote the song. Thoughts become action, tell me what's happening. What's your mind wrapped around?
Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video on TheWorldSMP. Today I have a few plans, but mainly on this episode I actually wanted to sort out a few other things and I'll get to them in a minute. But firstly, I wanted to say, let's preface this video by saying, you know what guys, I reckon we can get to 25 likes. Now, recently my support on likes has been down, so I'm hoping that this little reminder will hopefully end up bringing them back up. And if we can get to it, I will upload another world video this week. And I mean, I'm going to probably do that anyway, but I'll upload an extra one for you guys, so you can watch more, or yeah. So, for anyway, this episode, you may notice, I got a horse. Yep, you guys probably... Oh, ow. If you guys have been staying around with the series long enough, I have had a horse called Hector in the past, and he miraculously disappeared. No idea how, no idea why, and we still don't know whereabouts he is, or whether someone's accidentally killed him or whatever. So, recently, I found and came across this young little horse here. He's pretty crap. He runs at a medium speed, he has a decent amount of hearts, and jumps barely anything. He can jump about 2 blocks high, which is not very good in my opinion, but yeah, it's still a better horse. It's faster than sprinting, and it doesn't use as much hunger, which is what I'm happy with. Also, you may be noticing that I'm using a texture pack. I think this is a Huawei edit. I'm going to pronounce that stupidly, Huawei edit, and the main reason I chose this is because I really like the textures. I don't think this is actually Huawei's pack. I think this is R3D textures. Yeah, and I really like R3D, if that is what texture pack this comes from. I don't really know what texture pack, but I just thought it looks really nice. I don't like the PvP aspect of it. Like, obviously, I like it for when it's, like, needed, but obviously in, like, SMP, you don't need it. But yeah, I do really like the fact that, you know, it's got some awesome little features, and I love the textures. Overall, it just looks like a really nice pack. But today, what I wanted to focus on was I wanted to, firstly, talk about this little bonus little area here, and I've been working on this since last episode, and it's a little small area, as you can see. I want to section that off because this doesn't look natural, but yeah, it's a small little cave we found behind our house, and I've expanded it out a little bit, made sure that it's a bit more flat, bit more cave-like, I guess, but there was like loads of like huge pillars, so I removed them, and now we're looking good. Obviously this Huawei pack isn't actually updated to 1.8, which I need to do myself probably. But yeah, I really like it. It's got some really nice stuff, and I guess in some ways I want to expand and do something in this section of the base as well as in that area, because this area looks quite cool. It's behind the base, so it's a bit more sort of enclosed, a bit more, I guess, cool. Oh, okay. And yeah, I was thinking perhaps this area could be a more of an animal farming or normal farming facility, because I don't want to do it. Well, okay. Normal farming I can do underground because it doesn't require much like space, doesn't need that much, and it doesn't make that much noise. But outside farming or like animal farming makes a ton of noise, and I don't want to be walking around the inside of my base and having like 7,000 sheep going. Aah! It's gonna be really irritating. I'm sorry, that was a terrible sheep impression. I'm gonna like go to hell for that one. But yeah, I want to also make a horse stable, because currently this horse keeps on being a bit of a derp and running straight into blocks, and that's really irritating. So I think what I'll do, my case exactly there, but yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this area as some sort of horse stable, so like a drive-in horse stable. Actually, I might do it, I'll do it here, because then it's like a park and ridey kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's quite cool. But I'm going to do some sort of horse stable around there, and I'm also going to have some sort of farming or some sort of area this episode that I'm going to make like around here. I don't really know, but I want to work on that horse thing first, because that's a major problem. I can't get over to my base without my horse dying and suffocating. So yeah. Also, leads seem to be a bit broken in 1.8, as in they do work. I'm going to get rid of all that crap. They do work. The only problem is with them is that they kind of glitch, as in they can break randomly if the chunk's unloaded and reloaded. So I originally had my horse, I had 2 leads in my inventory, and I had the horse strung up on that one there. But obviously something happened overnight and it broke and the things despawned. So I don't really know what's happened, but yeah, so we're going to have to go and make the horse stable today. Okay, so what I'm actually going to get around to doing is I'm going to obviously put this as stone rather than just cobblestone, but I'm going to sort of build a little bridge out like that, and the main reason I'm doing that, this horse is going to get really annoying, but I'm doing that so you can bring your horse in, and I might have some sort of glass pane area so that it sort of stops you walking over, like fences it off. I think that'd be quite cool. So yeah, we're going to have this little area here, and it's going to be a 3x3 so that your horse doesn't get trapped and start dying or something. And we're going to have a little 3x3 area, just here, and it's going to sort of cave in. Right, I'm going to build this out of cobblestone just so I can get a good structure, and eventually what I'll end up doing is like replacing it, making it look more like a cave rather than just a random bit of cobble and stuff. So yeah, okay, cool. So I'm just going to be digging around like this, and we're going to have a 3x3 area. And I'm going to try to cave it in so far that we're going to have different horse stable stops, I guess. So if you have a horse, you can bring that over. If I have some shops near my the inside of my horse just looks so weird. Look at that. You can see its tongue. But yeah, I think that'd be quite cool. Having little. I'm gonna might have some shops underground. As you guys saw, we had a really big, expansive underground area, and I think it'd be quite cool to maybe make some shops down there in case someone comes along and goes, "Oh, I really like that." We've also got MCGN's Emporium, voice break, over there somewhere. You guys saw the little cobblestone towers to it. A small little like 1x1 tower, because you're supposed to, it's going to be like a rail system, you can enter it, and I think that's a really awesome idea. I'm going to definitely build some shops over there, and I might even make a rail system over to my house, or maybe to the stable. Oh, I think that'd be quite cool. I don't really know, I'm going to have to think about this. Okay, so as you can see, we've actually made a little tunnel just around here, and now it's time to actually make the horse stables themselves. So if my horse can move out the flipping way, thank you, we're going to have like a 3x3 area just here. And I'm gonna try out different like ideas, but this is what I've got as an idea mainly. So we're gonna have the little horse stable, which will be like that, okay, and it's gonna be an extra block along. So it's gonna. I'm sorry, I need to get my efficiency pick out. This is my efficiency pick, but unfortunately, I need level 17 to repair the actual pickaxe. And I currently don't want to have to AFK to make an episode, because that's going to be annoying. I did that for my Prismarine. Oh, when I was doing some like Prismarine stuff, I did that then, and that took so long, and it was really annoying. But yeah, so right, let's do that. Okay, let's actually break 2x2. Now, most horses can jump 2x2. If they can't jump 2x2, you've got a crap horse, and you need to kill it anyway. Sorry, that was a bit morbid, but yeah. On a serious note, your horse is crap if you have to use that. So I've decided I'm going to have a little 2x2 area here, and I'm going to make a little ladder there. Oh, I really want to do that on that side, but I know that I'm going to interrupt it. Oh, actually, you can bugger off in there. Huzzah. Oh, I've also got a little technique, right? If you want to get out and you don't want your horse out, no, you have to jump and then get out. Oh, crap. Like that. Oh, well, it didn't work. Whatever, go back in. No, come on. There we go. So we've got a horse in there now. He doesn't cause me any harm, and he's annoying. So this is where I get to sort of edit around a little bit. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to just have a little bit of spruce. I don't know. Have some spruce. And I'm going to go make some sticks. Oh, crap. I've forgotten the recipe how you make these. Yeah, there we go. Fence gates. Wow, I actually got it the first time. There we go. Cool. So we're going to have 3 fence gates. And we're going to have some wood, like I already showed. Oh, and I need to grab myself some ladders. So let's do that. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So this is how it's going to sort of look. I'm going to need to get rid of the ender pearls for a minute and use the spruce. There we go. Cool. I'm going to have 3 blocks here. I'm just doing this so that I don't have to, like, later on, when I actually make and pizzazz up the farm, I'm going to have to replace the fence gates, because that's going to be a pain in the arse, especially when the horse escapes. So, placing that like that. Oh, jeez, I heard your noise, but you scared me. I didn't know. Okay, fair enough. Bye. And we're going to open up all these gates, and we're going to have... I'm tempted to put just 1 ladder. I think I'll put 3 for now. I mean, we have enough for it. And we could just escape like that. That's going to crush me. Okay, I'm going to make... Go back. I'm going to have to make the roof 1 block higher, aren't I? Oh, that's going to annoy me. Oh, well. Okay, so there we go. We now actually have a little sort of thingy. Yeah, great explanation there, James. I'm also going to do one other thing. And that is the fact that I'm actually going to go and grab myself some stair blocks, and I'm going to see whether this will work. This probably won't, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. I don't really care. So let's make some stairs like that, and the main reason I'm doing that is because I want to actually try and put them underneath the ladders like that. And can I... Oh, I can drive straight out there. Okay, that's good. And if I lock the fence gates, this guy can't escape. Okay, that's brilliant then, because that means that people don't have... If you have a really high jumping horse... This one's only like 1 block high and it still managed to suffocate me. So, yeah, if you have a really high jumping horse, you can just walk straight out, close the fence gates behind you, and off you go again. So that's quite cool, and I'm going to do the exact same. So there we go, get you out, get me out, and there we go. So now I can lock him in. I'm going to place a torch just above his head so he doesn't, like, mobs don't spawn and start riding him. I don't know how and why, but I know that... Oh, that would be so cool. Just an idea for 1.9. I know it's a bit of a stupid idea because it'd probably annoy the hell out of me and I'm going to regret saying this. But one really awesome idea. You know how there's, like, undead, like, horses in the game that you can get if you... I don't know what you call it. Like, if you summon, like, with a special ID tag. I think it'd be awesome if you left a horse out in the wild. Like, not a tamed one. And they could ride it, and after they like rode it for a few minutes, after they rode it for a few minutes, it would turn into an undead one, and I think that'd be awesome. And I don't know, I just think that'd be so cool. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have to make a few other horse stables just here. I might just make 3 because there's not going to be that many people visiting my house, honestly, and if they are, they're not going to be visiting in huge bulk anyway, are they? So yeah, I guess there's not really much of a need for that. And I also, yeah, me and Rain went out yesterday to go to the nether. Oh, no, to the end. Wow, there's me talking about nether and I've got ender pearls. That's an awesome view. Me and Rain went out into the... Oh, ominous music. We went out into the end. And what we found, well, I went out there and showed him the awesome, like, 3 spawners that I can activate with just one, like, being in one area, which I thought was amazing. And I also showed, and he showed me a couple of designs that we're going to try for the end farm, and I'm not going to spoil the one that we've chosen, but I think he wants, I think the one that he wants to use is with an endermite. I'm not sure, I don't know, we haven't really gone through it. In last season, if you guys actually have been sort of keeping up to date with World, last season they tried to build one with using an endermite, but it kind of bugged out, because endermites were added... well, quite early on, and they weren't the most stable of things, and they also, I think they used to spawn naturally if you opened an ender chest a few times. I can't remember how it worked, but I don't know, it was really weird, and they would be classed as not human spawn ones, they wouldn't attack. I don't know, it was a really weird thing. They've fixed it now, so we're gonna see if that works, and if that does work, we might actually have an awesome, like, efficient farm that, well, it could be used, and I think that'd be amazing. Damn, I heard my horse move then. Okay, cool. So we're going to put that horse away, and we're actually going to build maybe a couple more pens. I don't know, probably. Now, if you guys have been staying around on my channel for a long time, you guys already know, in fact, not really a long time, you know that I like to complicate the crap out of things with redstone. Like, oh my god, you scared the noise. Your like, noise was really low pitch. I'm going to light up the rest of this, sorry. I just want to be... sorry, that really scared me. I don't know why. But, yeah, if you guys know me, I have been known by a lot of people to overcomplicate everything with redstone. And that's not a bad thing, because I really enjoy overcomplicating things with redstone. And in the end, they look amazing. E.g., recently I made that amazing... oh, what do you call it? Chest storage system where it was all hidden. And that was amazing, in my opinion, and of all the opinions that I've asked of people, they really like it, and I thought that was cool. Is that the same level? Yeah, it is. Why was... okay, whatever. But yeah, the people who I asked said it was awesome, and I thought it was awesome, because it sort of just looked complicated. And same with the... oh, what else did I build? I built something else that looked really complicated, and it wasn't. Oh, it was the slime block launcher, yeah. I built that massive... guy launch. It launched... oh, I'll show you guys in a minute, but it launched your player out of a area, out of the little it launched player 4 blocks upwards, and I didn't need to build it. I could have just built a ladder. I'll show you guys. I could have just built a ladder, and I overcomplicated the heck out of it and made it look so cool. Oh, by the way, someone commented in the last episode that they preferred the trapdoors. I left the trapdoors in. I was going to leave them in probably anyway, but yeah, that just sort of consolidated with me that I was going to do it. So yeah, this is the thing I was talking about. Look, I can press the button. Boom, there we go. And I said I was going to do a tutorial on that. I might do... I really didn't get much response from you guys. I don't know whether you guys wanted it or not. So I'm currently not going to do it. And I've left a lot of screenshots for you guys anyway to use if you guys wanted to actually build it. So yeah, there we go. We've got a little stable system now. I really want to remove this. I'm just going to use this little like part of the episode just to sort of pizzazz up the area. I don't really have anything left. You know, there's not much we need to do. And like really, I'm really enjoying the series as a whole. I mean, I know that it doesn't get as much support as say my SG or my faction series, but honestly, I don't really care. It's a really nice. It's wind down. It's a wind down for me, meaning that I don't have to like do extensive amount of work on the server. I don't have to like put time and well, I do have to put time in, but I don't have to put so much time that it drains me of everything. Like with SG, honestly, I'm not an SG YouTuber at all. I do upload some SG, but I'm mainly, in fact, I don't really know what you call me, just a Minecraft guy. But I'm not one of them people who will constantly have to like day on day out a daily MCS queues, because it takes so long and I really couldn't be bothered. But this is a really nice one. I can't get any failed recordings, or at least if I do, they're probably because they're corrupted or something, but I can't get failed recordings. I get good recordings. It's nice, it's really calm. It doesn't mean that I have to go and like kill people, get ragey and upload some crap to a montage or whatever. I can just play along and it's amazing. I really would suggest, if any of you guys are starting off YouTube or just want a series that you want to wind down in, I guess, join an SMP. There's tons of SMPs out there. If you want my suggestion for an SMP to join, I don't really know off the top of my head, but I guess Underworld, because it's owned by Rain. It's not a junior SMP before anyone asks, but yeah, Underworld is quite a nice one. I know there's a few others, but I don't really want to just be saying them out loud, because, well, reasons. And yeah, so I've had a couple of you guys say, can I join the SMP? Unfortunately, no, you can't. And the main reason I say that is because I don't own it. So A, that's like unchecked you from that. 2, oh, sorry, we're going on the alphabetic. So B, I guess another reason is just because like either I often get this from guys who haven't ever watched a single video, or they've come across my video and they've just thought, you know what, you know, I've never commented on a single video. Can I join World? Honestly, that puts you in my bad books. I'm serious. When I get a comment like that and it just says, oh yeah, you know, can I join World? No. I'm sorry. No. I can, if there was someone who I wanted to join, I can invite them to the chat. Or also, no, I can invite them by saying to Ray, oh yeah, can I, you know, this guy join? And then it goes through like a big voting system and people vote, people choose their own and say, oh yeah, yeah, or no, 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 no. And recently, people aren't going to accept people who are below 1,000. Or they will, but like, I think that now the limit of what people are accepting are kind of 1,000 subscribers. As in, that's a confident person to get in. I mean, I know that we've just added 2 guys who are below 1,000, but I think that's mainly because we really like them as human beings. We've seen them, and like, if we've never heard of you and you've just got 1K, it looks a bit better than like never heard of you and you've only got, you know, 1 subscriber. I don't know. I'm kind of just exaggerating here, but you know what I mean. Overall, when I get a comment that says, can I join World, it's going to be a no instantly. The person, if you're really, really tempted to join World and you know, you think you have what it is, what it takes. What on earth is this? Okay, whatever. You think you have what it takes, you think you have the subscribers, you have the active support and views and content, then feel free to contact Rain. I would suggest that you don't just spam him on Twitter. It's so annoying. I can agree with him 100%. I get that a lot, like with GFX and stuff, because I'm mainly a graphics designer. It's just annoying when you spam someone, so just don't. Have a bit of respect for some other people, and just understand that they are human beings, not just a robot that is supposed to say yes or no. Anyway, I guess we finished off the stables for this episode, which is mainly what I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to sort of have a little talk about other stuff as well, which is why I started talking about World as a whole and what we had planned. So yeah, we have 3 stable booths at the moment, and I think that's quite cool. I don't know, I like it. I might make an area where you can sort of store your saddle, I don't know. Just so you don't have to, you know, if you lose your saddle or something happens that you get killed or your horse gets killed, you don't have to like worry about despawning it. I don't know. I think it's cool. We've now got a nice way of getting in and out of the base. So there we go. I'm happy with that. And anyway guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, please remember to leave a like. I know it's been a short one, and I know I haven't really talked about much except for just building the stables, and that's mainly because I just wanted to have a little bit of a chat, a wind down episode as I'd usually do. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to comment as well. Maybe you want to comment about a suggestion or an idea. Again, do that as well. I'll always look at them. I'll always read your comments. Sometimes I won't reply, and a lot of the time I won't reply because like, if I was to read a comment I really like and I won't reply, that's often not because I didn't want to reply. It's often because a lot of you guys end up having your replies turned off, or you're not old enough to have your comments replied to. That gets so annoying when someone's like, oh yeah, please reply to me, oh, you know, I'm your big fan A, and I can't reply because they've got their settings off. And that's probably why they say it, because no one ever replies to them. Anyway guys, I will see you all next episode. Hope you enjoy the video. Peace off.